Launch in third gear. Hold it to 70. I think it's like 70. What's it on the grip build? I think it's 70 on the drift build too. But after that, pray for burst nos.
Fuck.
Shift that 70 up. Shift that 90 for fifth. I actually waited for the second burst nos there. We'll see if that's beneficial or not. And right into traffic. Nice. Love that. There's just no better way to do it, is there? However you choose to time it. Launch this car in third, shift at 80 miles per hour, whether you're using the drift build we're using right here or the grip build that is also on the channel right there. In terms of which one's more consistent, as you can see, the burst nos from this build is just ridiculous in comparison, just because of the fact that you get so much of it. I'm pretty sure if I was Q, I could get way under sub 120 here, but I'm not Q, so I'm trying my best to show you guys the build. Since I haven't gotten any gameplay from Cube with this yet, he was just using it in a lobby, and I'm like, bro, I gotta get that build. I gotta see that, brother. And he's like, bro, put it out for him, because you guys loved the, at least it didn't get that many retention as much, but the people that did watch the F40 drift build video definitely wanted more drift builds from my man Q, so figured I'd hook y'all up, man. This might do something decent right now, actually. I might get close to a sub 120. No, we got 121 though, and I made some pretty bad mistakes, so it's definitely faster than the NSX if you can learn to master the drift. I still haven't mastered it yet. Made a couple mistakes there. As you guys can see, still on par with the NSX, even making a couple mistakes. So I hope you guys enjoy the build video. Let's get straight into it, man. Yo, what up guys, MxgicIQ here, and today I'm back with a refresh of my GTR R34 in B class build. Now, I have updated it to a drift build from the homie Q. He made the F40 you guys saw yesterday in the second upload. If you guys didn't see that or missed it and didn't get notifications, which seems to be the problem, I've talked to a few subscribers to the channel, and they said since when I double upload, for some reason the second video doesn't get pushed out in the noties. So if you guys didn't see that, check that out. Link will be in the description. But that build is an absolute beast. It just requires a little bit more skill to drive. Now I'm going to be honest, this B class drift build does require a little bit more skill than the grip one, but I actually genuinely prefer this build more because it's actually feeling a little bit better to use drift builds in the B class, and I'm not gonna lie, it definitely holds its own. It's capable of a minus 120, under 120, like 119s on rat race, man. This thing is very, very nice for cornering. Tops out at about 135 when half throttling at redline. It's amazing. I love this car. It's super consistent. It's about on par with the NSXR we uploaded as well. So it may have taken the crown back for the best legit. I mean, this legit and non-legit, you will be able to use this build after the update. At least maybe with a few minor tweaks, it'll still be in B class, I believe. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get straight into this drift racing build. Let's get straight into it, man. This is an update on a build we had prior, so it's the same motor. You guys are still working off of that 3.8 liter V6 platform now, but for the parts, we're doing a super induction this time, which is the gold one, and a Pro ECU, which is the silver one, and we're using a sport fueling system, the bronze, sport exhaust, also bronze, and gold super dual turbochargers. Now for dual turbos, the reason we use those with our drift builds is because that mid-range of RPM just feels so smooth when you're drifting, and it helps you carry that perfect amount of angle, and it just feels buttery. If you use a supercharger, sometimes it's a little bit too torquey, and obviously a turbo is a little bit more towards redline. So this is the best feeling turbos on this build. Shout out again Q for building this and sending it to me, man. He sent it to me a little while ago, but I figured it was time to give you guys the refresh since we came out with the F40 drift build, and I was a little bit hesitant to do it, but you guys want some more because some of you prefer to drive this way. As you guys see, we are using that bigger bottle of nitrous on these drift builds because of the boost you guys can stack up. You guys will see first corner, he's using the old race build, but because we have a bigger bottle of NOS, we just shoot right by him after turn 1 because we built up all the NOS drifting, man. It's insane how much NOS you can really build with these drift builds. We have the Sport Bronze suspension that is road, okay? We have road suspension at the bronze level. Now we also have sport brakes here and sport bronze drift tires here, okay? We're using a pro clutch just to be able to help us switch gears faster, because you will have to switch gears a few times. Usually downshifting and drifting in fourth feels a little bit smoother depending on the situation, but fourth gear does max out a little bit early, so sometimes fifth gear on those races is fine to do as well. You just want to make sure your RPMs don't drop out of the boost range, which does matter in this game. Here we got a 5-speed gearbox is the gearbox we're using for this build, as well as an elite differential with nitrous grip and nitrous drift auxiliaries, as there are opportunities to micro drift. Out of that first turn in turn 1, I hope you guys like that jump to traffic. God, please, EA, not remove the traffic from races, but just like, can you put them somewhere else, dude? I don't know. I know it's street racing and there needs to be some degree of traffic, but man, it just... I need a safe testing environment as well. It's kind of getting ridiculous. But anyway, getting into the handling here, as you guys see, we are at 25% drift because any less will throw us into A class. We are at 25% drift with a middle of the box steering sensitivity. We're not on the high side, we're not on the low side, we're right in the middle. If you guys find it a little twitchy, turn it down. If you guys find you need a little bit more safety and control, turn it up, okay? Downforce is all the way to high on this build. You want it to stick to the ground while it's sliding so you can burst out and get out of there quick. Traction control is off. Obviously, it's a drift build. My drift entry is brake tap. Gas tap is even faster. I haven't mastered it. I won't master it because I prioritize grip builds, and I like to abuse that brake tap drift entry method that I showed you guys with micro drifting on grip builds. Make sure you guys go check out the F40 grip video as well. If you guys haven't, I mentioned that there as well. Again, shout out to homie Q, man. He is the GOAT when it comes to drifting. He's the best in the game. This is another one of his builds. This is for the B class. I hope you guys enjoy. It's been MxgicIQ. I love you guys. Thank you guys for so much support lately. I do not know if we'll be double uploading anytime soon. I am in the process of beginning to move at the end of this month, so I have a lot of things I'm trying to put in order. We're going to stick with the single uploads every day. If I miss a day, it's because I wasn't happy with the content I wasn't able to put out. But I don't think we should, man. I have enough content to last me a little while. Recording this video a little late, so if you guys could leave a like just to, you know, compensate for my late night, early morning start, because I will have to get up early after this as well. But I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. It's from MxgicIQ. Make sure you guys check out the Twitch, the Discord. Everything will be in the description, as you guys already know. And check out my boy Q, man. The best to do it, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm out. Late.